So we got this pool of 23 remaining. Who should we do first? Let's do Kevin Owens. We're doing the pop-up powerbomb, by the way. I refuse to do the stunner. Alright, here we go. After this clip, here we go. That is way more hype than his stunner. One more. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Kevin Owens, pop-up powerbomb. He's got more hype than the roll-through German suplex. He can do it to like pretty big guys too. I think he stays here. Kevin like leaning more stunner anyway. Who's next? We'll do Sheamus brogue kick.
Hey, did you see the way? What a brogue kick! And now Sheamus with a brogue! Sheamus with a brogue! Okay, and now Sheamus with another brogue!
Yeah, when he gets a good one, it looks pretty good. Okay, I think I've seen enough. People sell that all kinds of way. So brogue kick. I was talking about kicking finishers earlier. Here's another kicking finisher here, but which one do I like more? I think Sheamus's is better, it's just that people don't always sell it that good. When they sell it like actually flying off their feet, then that's peak form in my opinion. When they just like die slow or whatever, and then drop it, I don't think it looks as good. I think I'll put it here. And while we're on topic of Sheamus, I like to draw the parallel between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, so let's do Claymore kick.
Meanwhile, back inside the ring, McIntyre, Claymore! I think Jimmy knew it was coming. Claymore! Welcome to Claymore country! For McIntyre and Sheamus. Claymore and Moss. Claymore! Welcome to Claymore country!
Okay, I think we've seen enough. So like I was saying, the parallel between the finishers of these guys, two similar builds with both kicking finishers, basically big boots, but I think McIntyre's looks more hype because he goes airborne with it. And people sell it better because of that, I guess. Actually, this doesn't even land here. This actually goes further into here, if I'm being real. We're talking like he might end up here. Another thing that adds to his version, why there's so much of a gap here, other than him going airborne, of somebody of his size doing that, just seems that much scarier. So who's next? Let's do Sami Zayn, the haluva kick. Now a lot of people have already expressed that they wish that Sami's finisher was actually the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Balor in harm's way. Haluva kick.
Let's see.
Haluva kick. To Sami Zayn because there is no quit.
I like both of them, but the Blue Thunder definitely does look smooth as hell. Okay, haluva kick. Do I like that more or less than Claymore kick? Because I definitely like it more than brogue kick. I think for me it probably stops there. Like I'm kind of on the same wavelength that I wish Blue Thunder was his finisher. That kick, the way how they fall off after, it feels like that would be a good setup to then go up for like a top rope finisher. Let's do Baron Corbin. Now Baron Corbin, is his finisher End of Days or is it Deep Six? I keep forgetting. I think it's End of Days. Deep Six is like Black Hole Slam, right? I think. If anybody knows the Abyss from TNA back in the day. Corbin's actually a beast, but his character like makes you forget that. Happy Corbin, oh my god, that's that whole storyline or character gimmick. I think I might like Deep Six a little bit more. That was a good one. Okay, End of Days. Oof. I think it does just stop here. Again, I think I like Deep Six more. I know a lot of people love this finisher. Maybe there's like a super good one that wasn't in that clip. If we ignore the Claymore for a second, because that's a kick, I definitely like these like powerhouse-ish, and I guess not powerhouse, but I definitely like all these more. And this, people probably sleeping on this because they don't remember the silencer. But anyways, who's next? This is actually starting to get good. 18 people left. Grayson Waller. I think I said this. These NXT guys, well, some of them are called up now, but this new generation of NXT folk, they seem to be coming up with some new shit. Like, they look like they've been on like some creative finisher type shit in the lab. Now the setup for this is weird. So he just like acrobatically goes over the bottom rope on some fucking like Mission Impossible shit, infiltrating the scene into the stunner. Look at how look at how smooth that is. Get out of here. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, how the fuck are you gonna do it from there? Nah, that's crazy hype, dude. That's stupid. Again, I don't know if I like the setup or if the setup is ridiculous. It's like a bit of both. Okay, so I'm confident. But let's rewind a second. Okay, so I'm confident that I like it more than BFT. I'm confident that I like it more than Phantom Driver and the GTS. This is where I start to struggle. Pop-up powerbomb's like legit. But again, that one that he got on 2, you know what? Honestly, I think it is number 1. My argument against Chad Gable for the tiebreaker, while it's hype that sometimes you get the slow-mo version when he's lifting somebody really heavy, it could be argued all the impact is lost by the time he's up and over with them. You just kind of like lift them up, which is an impressive feat, but it's like, it's barely a slam by that point. It looks cool as hell though, but yeah. So who's next? Let's do Carmelo Hayes, as people are starting to see him more now.
So look who's up, look who's down, bam! Champion tax!
It's pretty hype.
And Carmelo Hayes from the tippy toss, right now looking for nothing but net.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
Think she interfered, and nothing.
Okay, nothing but net. Hold on, I just hit the gatekeeper that is Ricochet when it comes to aerials. Hold on a second. I think he does stop here. So let's go to the next person, I guess. Finn Balor next, since we're on the topic of aerials. Oh, Jesus. I remember that one. I'm still mad at the result of that feud, but whatever. That was a good one. Okay. So basically a diving double stomp to the stomach, which would hurt like fuck. Again, another basic aerial maneuver that actually does look pretty cool. I think he's just behind Corbin. Now, what I wanted to show you. When did this happen? War Games. There's a sequence in the men's War Games match where all the Judgment Day, or basically, it was like JD, Finn, Dominic. They all went to the top for like their finishers or whatever. I think it was one after another too. Let me find it. That shit was sick though. If I find the clip later, I'll just edit it in. So next. Okay, we're gonna do Ron Killings next. Or R-Truth, I mean. Yeah, for this, we're gonna use some TNA footage for this. I guess he did hit one recently last week. But when I tell you how crazy this guy was in the ring. Off the top he did it?
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do in a match like this. I mean,
look at that. The agility. Ooh.
From the top row.
Look how crazy that is. Definitely the best scissor kick. Dude, that's... I'm sorry. TNA was on some different shit. I guess I'll say this now too for a second. Real ones knew about Ron Killings and AJ Styles before WWE. It was well known back then that WWE, it wasn't about the wrestling, it was more about the storylines and the drama. TNA always had the better wrestling at the time. It was to the point where if anybody from TNA ended up in WWE, people would joke about how they would lose half their moveset in translation because they wouldn't be allowed to do half their shit compared with the WWE. So yeah, if people sleep on AJ Styles, for example, it's because they don't know about outer promotion AJ Styles. Oh. Oh man. It's almost in the same vein as Grayson Waller. I mean, all he's doing really is adding spin to a scissor kick, but that adds so much to the visual. That's actually crazy. Also, while we're on topic of like TNA in ring, you ever seen an AJ Styles spiral tap? He's probably too old to do it now, but fuck it. Let's do AJ Styles next. So there's Styles Clash. I guess he's got 2, right? Or is Phenomenal Forearm a signature? We'll go with Styles Clash anyway. For this one, the hype comes from like how he gets them into it. It's all about the setup. I've seen some crazier setups. Oh, I hope they put it in this video actually. The one I'm talking about. I just remembered one. This is it. Look at this. That's crazy setup, dude. So Styles Clash. I think I put it here. Okay, let's do Shinsuke.
Now
Kinshasa. I don't even know how to explain this move. It's like a running kick to the face, but he kicks him like with weird posture. Sometimes it looks like a knee, sometimes it looks like a foot. I do like the build-up. Kinshasa. Where are my kick finishers at? Claymore is the highest so far. I don't think I like it more than Claymore. I think slightly more than Haluva kick. I think it's the crazy element of Shinsuke's character that's doing the tiebreaker here. Alright, so I'm going to divide this here. We got 12 people left, so stay tuned to see who makes it into what tier. It seems like there's probably going to be like 1 or 2 parts left, so stay tuned.